We are talking different organization, trade union, National Council of Labor, National Commission of Labor, which is national level, and international level ILO, International Labor Organization. Trade union is local, this is national, and this is international. TUNCL, ILO. The comparison is given between these three. One is company level organization, trade union, and national level and international level. And then there is another important concept, collective bargaining. This is one important concept of industrial relationship. What you mean by collective bargaining? What is the technique of collective bargaining? How it happens? What is the process of collective bargaining? The different types of collective bargaining we'll understand. We'll continue this discussion. We'll start with this collective bargaining. What is mean by collective bargaining? When collectively you are putting something, some problem with the employer, suppose you have a problem, or a group of people has a problem with their salary, their bonus, with their insurance, with their health. So one representative is going to talk to the management on behalf of everyone. So that is called collective bargaining. So that representative is talking on behalf of everyone. That means he has more bargaining power. He has more authority. Suppose, for example, you are asking me that we need a holiday, we need a break. So I may say yes or no. If you all are asking in the class, then I may say no or yes. But if you all are asking, so my intention, my saying or no or yes will control over all your requests. So what I will understand, if you all are asking, so you have more bargaining power, so I may say yes, you need holiday. If one person is asking, I may say no. So that means collectively, if you are requesting, you have more power, more strength, more say to that. For anything, it may request to increase your salary, increase your facility or benefits, whatever you are getting from the employer. So that is known as collective bargaining. How it happens? There is a different process. So suppose all employee in your employee base, you have a problem. You are talking on behalf of the employees. So what you will do? You will nominate a person on behalf of the employee. So that person will list down all the issues, whatever is going to talk to the management. For all the issues, you have to summarize, and that person should aware of all the issues, what is going to talk, what is not going to talk, how, what is the problem. So that person who is going to speak or the spokesperson will have all the information, all the understanding of that issues. So this is a basic step where you start interaction with the employer. The employees has a problem, the employer will listen on behalf of the employees to a team. That is the main function what we understood earlier. Tradition. Again, whatever the issue is listed by the person and the discussion is dependent on the many factors, many strategy, what is the issues, how long it will take to solve, what is the demand, what the employees are asking, what could be the situation of the company if the company is going on a heavy loss. The company cannot afford any financial benefits. So those kind of things, those kind of understanding should have the employees who are going to talk should have all this understanding, all this. What is the situation? What is the nature? Some issues cannot solve immediately. So that is the nature of the demand, what the person is asking. Some issues can fix quickly. So these are the demand or nature of the problem. So all this strategy, all these factors is included and how the negotiation will happen. Sometimes the negotiation will happen in a total basis. Suppose you have a list of 10 issues. You have something, a long list. So you want to discuss with the management one by one. That is a piecemeal approach. So if one issue is done, what is the decision point? What is concluded? What decision was made? What the management is asking? What the employees are asking? And all these things, one by one, you will attack, you will discuss, and you will make a note of all these points. That is piecemeal approach. Sometimes you will discuss in total. Suppose all these 10 issues you will summarize and you will discuss with the management. The management will say, okay, we have all the list of issues. Let me go through it and we'll listen to that. So the negotiation strategy, sometimes piecemeal approach, sometimes total approach. It depends on the negotiator who is going to talk with the management. So the process you understood and the negotiation strategy, the bargaining strategy, the factors. Any issues faced by the employees. It would be their financial issues, non-financial issues, their benefits related to health, their transport, their family issues. So if they list down all these things and the management is providing that, in that case, collective bargaining comes into picture, how they are helping and taking to the same instance to the management. When the team is ready, the people select a person who is representing the team. That person should have a good negotiation skill, good bargaining skill, should have knowledge on the entire thing. Suppose you have a list of demand. The employees has given a list of demand, and the person should know each and every demand, should have idea on these things, what the employees are asking, what they demand, and what is the situation of the company, what is the possibility that the employer will agree. All this should have knowledge. And then he should prepare the list and prepare the team. So he is going to meet the employer, prepare the team means the negotiation team, who is going to talk to the management, who is the representative. It may be one or two or three person, it depends on the volume of the company and size of the demand. So basically, if the first phase, you should prepare yourself with the demand list and the person who is going to talk to the team member, to the employer. Once you have a demand list, you should prepare yourself to talk and should have all understanding about the demand. So that is the first phase of cycle. You are ready with the demand list and you are ready with the person who is going to talk. Then the negotiation strategy, what I was talking, how you are going to do once the demand list is ready, whether you are going to follow the piecemeal approach or total approach, you have to decide, you have to think through that. That is the negotiation strategy. And if you are going to bargain and if you have knowledge on the entire demand list, so there are different factors controlling to address those demands. So those factors are time and the nature and the situation. There are certain things is time taking and the certain things cannot solve immediately. Suppose there is a demand that cultural issue. It requires, it's not a small thing, so you can change everything overnight. So if there is a cultural issue and there are some situation, suppose the employees are asking a big salary or a bonus of this year, a big festival is coming, that they want something, financial benefits. And the company is not in a position to give any financial benefits. That you know it. So that means the situation is not favorable. So you know that. So the organization is not going to listen that immediately. Maybe in future, if the situation is good, then we can give a better bonus or better benefits to the employees. So the person who is going to talk, the team is going to talk, the negotiator or the representative should have the ideas on different factors. If some issues are time taking, if some demand are time taking, what is the nature of demand, what is the situation of the company, they should have all the understanding. Agreement for both the parties. So once the discussion is over, whether it's a piecemeal approach or total approach, what agreed, what the discussion made, what is the conclusion. The person is making a note and preparing and understanding, and maybe if required there is a agreement between both the parties that these are the points discussed, these are the understanding between both the parties. Once the agreement is prepared, then you have to administer, you have to acknowledge, then you have to execute the agreement. Suppose the employer is saying agreed that we have to do so and so things by so and so. So the administrator, by that month, we have to observe if this is going to fulfill the administration of agreement. The agreement is going to complete by that month. That means the role of the administrator is to execute whatever they agreed between both the parties in that discussion. That is the administration of the agreement. So this is the entire process of collective bargaining. How the bargaining will happen. You have to forming the team, you have to forming the negotiator, then you have to prepare the demand list. Another thing you have to decide the strategy, decide the factors. You should have enough knowledge and factors, the nature of demand, the time, and the situation of the company. So one should have understanding, one should have knowledge and all the strategy and the negotiation approach. Then once you are done with your discussion, so one agreement is required, one understanding is required, what was discussed between the both the parties, employer and employee. So if any discussion happened from the demand list, so what was the conclusion, who agreed on what, and what time. So you have to make a note. Then the final thing is you have to administer the note, whatever you documented. From this administration, you have to understand what is discussed, what is concluded in the demand list. Then we'll discuss the types of collective bargaining. What are the different types of collective bargaining? Discuss that. We'll continue this discussion in the next class. Thank you.